the narcissistic personality disorder and ways to recover from narcissistic abuse. This video is about reprogramming your mindset after narcissistic abuse and creating a new life for you. Most people recovering from a narcissist in their life often go on to learn all about the narcissistic personality disorder and ways to disarm them, ways to handle them, ways to deal with them. And this is good because knowledge is power, and you need that knowledge and that understanding to put your own reality back into life of what truly went on and to break free. But you also need to move on and recreate your life and recreate your mindset to think and feel how you want to think and feel for you, and create new dreams for what you want to do now. It's hard to fight your enemy if they were your parents. They've conditioned you to think and feel a certain way over a long period of time. It's hard fighting your enemy if they were your partner, especially when you've only just finished sleeping with them. They've conditioned your mind and they know all your weaknesses. The only way to fight your enemy is to step out of the ring, leave them to do their own damage control and let them fail while you work on your true inner self, how you talk to yourself, and reprogram your mindset. When you have hopes and dreams and life just isn't working how you want it to, it can be soul crushing, especially if you're dealing with a narcissist and you're also dealing with the after effects of standing up for yourself. Most narcissistic people do up their games as they hate losing control of someone else's mind. The problem isn't you, it's them. As you might already know, after spending some or all of your life around narcissists, they make their problems yours. It doesn't have to be this way. You can walk free and leave them to fight against themselves. Yes, this can be hard if you're splitting assets, going through a divorce, or have children together, breaking free from family because you've got that belief that family's important. This is why it's vital to reprogram your own mindset to fight the battles you need with calmness and rational thinking. You cannot fight these people with emotional thinking, and you've got to let go of those, and you've got to stop fighting those that aren't worth the fight. With children, yes, you've got to stand up for your children. Limited contact, routine and stability. Keep everything in messages or email only. Set up a new email account so you don't have to look at them unless you need to. Keep them all for evidence if ever needed in court. Watch your own replies. Sometimes it needs to be that you have to take a step back, retreat, rethink, and then respond, and only respond if needed. Don't react whilst they can push your buttons and you're angry. Need to know basis information and work on your own state of mind so their games no longer affect you. Observe what they're doing and then heal that insecurity within yourself so it doesn't affect you. Yes, it is more than possible, and yes, you can. If you've been conditioned over a lifetime of abuse or a few years of abuse, you can and you will reprogram your mind to think and feel how you want to think and feel and where you want your life to go. It's time to stop being frustrated, upset and angry and wondering, why is this happening to me? Feeling discontent with life, as most of us with these feelings then turn against ourselves, and that plays right into the narcissist's hands. It's time to start thinking, what can I do to change this? Your mind is key to success in recovery and creating a new life for you, but you have to put the daily effort in. Several studies have been done, from kicking footballs to shooting basketballs. I'm going to use learning to play the piano as an example. If you were to take 3 groups over a period of a month, and group 1 practices a piece daily, group 2 does nothing, group 3 learning the music but not playing, whilst learning to program their mind that when they begin to play, they can and that they believe they can. At the end of the month, group 1 can play as long as they didn't quit when it got hard. Group 2 is still sat at the start. Group 3, when they begin to play, they can, because their minds believe they can, as well as the fact that they've learned the notes. Again, as long as they didn't quit because they didn't see results and went to, what's the point? It'll not work. Sometimes when you don't see the results, that doesn't mean you quit, that means you keep going. If you don't see the results straight away, keep telling yourself the outcome you want until you do see them. You cannot control others. However, you can take back control of you and your life. Even when it gets tough, even when it feels impossible, even when you don't get the results straight away, you must keep going, no matter how hard or how painful. If you quit, you stay in the life that you're in now, and to keep going, you must keep asking yourself, how is that working out for me now? You are allowed to wobble. You are allowed to stumble. You must get up and go again until you achieve the results that you want for you. Keep notes, so on those down days you can look at how far you have come and the progress that you have made, keeping yourself accountable. Set realistic deadlines. If you miss one, start looking at what you have achieved and go again. Your mind is the key to your success. So how do you do this? Step 1, you need to decide what it is you want for you and write it all down. Everyone is an individual, so put your own thoughts down. Some examples are, I no longer want to feel angry when they provoke. I no longer want to react. I no longer want to think about them. I want to feel good enough. I want to love myself. I want a new job. Or I want a job if you're not in work. I want to be happy. I want to move home. I want to travel. Your life, your goals, your dreams, whatever they are yours. So write what you want your future to look like. Create new visions and new dreams for you. The stronger and more powerful the vision in your mind, the more you consciously think about it, the more it reprograms your subconscious to take action, take control of your life and do it. If you no longer want to react, for example, see what weakness or insecurities they are using to provoke you. Look at where that insecurity or weakness has come from and work on healing it within yourself so it no longer affects you. 2, when they pull you in and you react, ask yourself, where has that got you? They want to win at all cost. Notice how you didn't reach the compromise. The argument got taken off topic or you got the silent treatment. Notice how smug their answers are once they have hit you. And notice you're more angry and upset than you were at the start. Number 3, ask yourself, why am I arguing in the first place? Does it ever get resolved? Number 4, don't look to the narcissist for compromise or agreements. Look inwards to you. Look at what you can do for you and then do what you can for you and leave them be. Steps to ask yourself is, can I accept it? If that's a no, then you need to ask yourself, can I change it? If you can change it for you, then change it. If you cannot change it, then you need to leave it and focus on something that you can change. It's time to decide what you want for you, your future, physically, financially, emotionally, spiritually, in your personal life and your business life. Step 2, commit yourself to that change. Lose the self-doubt and the fear by consciously committing to taking the steps to get you to where you want to be. Narcissists putting fear into you and self-doubt is one of their biggest assets against you to keep you trapped in the cycle. To break free, you need to lose that fear and the self-doubt. Fear is normal. We all have fears. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of pain, fear of speaking out, loss of the unknown. Narcissists have lots of manipulative ways to heighten these fears within us. We can also fear success. If you do nothing, that fear will stay a fear. Life will continue how it is now. You will not heal and you will not move forward. You will not get the life you want and you deserve. The fear will stay present and it will hold you in the past. Face the fear and do it anyway. Staying safe around narcissistic people is important because some are dangerous. Most will eventually leave you be and find an easier target. Look that fear head on and do what you want to do for you. Instead of thinking, I can't, tell yourself, I can. The more your mind hears it, the more it believes it, and the more you will. Then commit to yourself, your life, your present, your future, your love, your hopes, your dreams, and your happiness. Commit to you. Keep pushing yourself and keep going. Taking notes of any achievements along the way. And I say any as you need to note the small ones as well as the big ones. Then when you are having a wobble or a step back, you can look at those and remind yourself of how far you have come. Step 3, take action. Whilst programming your mind to think exactly how you want it to think, take action on those positive thoughts. Do the things that you can control. You're allowed to fail en route. Do not be hard on yourself. It's your first attempt in learning. We make mistakes, we slip up, just learn and go again. True power does come from within. Put it all into practice in all areas of your life. For example, 1, tell yourself, I no longer want to react to their games. I'm done fighting. I'm walking free into my new life. 2, don't react. Feel how much better you feel. If you slipped up and reacted, ask yourself, how did that work out for me? Usually with a narcissist, you feel worse for reacting. 3, tell yourself, that's okay. I'm allowed a mistake. I'll not react again. And keep going until you stop reacting. Another example, number 1, if you think I'm not good enough, tell yourself, I am good enough. Look at all the good you do. Write that down. Write who you are. Tell yourself how good you actually are and the good person and how kind and loving you are. Now, if someone put the thought in your mind that you're not good enough, write down who put it and then write down they were not good enough for me. They have their own insecurities they projected onto me. They are not my problem. Keep telling yourself I am good enough. Look for things you have achieved in life and focus on those achievements when you're having moments of doubt. If you're wanting a new job, tell yourself, I want a new job. And then look for courses or jobs and start applying. Tell yourself you will do this and you can. If you get a knockback, tell yourself that one wasn't for me. I'll find one that is and go again, and don't stop until you succeed. Keep applying for them. Accept the course, accept the job when one comes along that you want to do. Whatever it is, write it down and take action and succeed. Changing your mind, changing your thoughts, and then changing your life is key. Keep going until you've done it. You're allowed step backs, you're allowed mistakes, you're allowed to doubt sometimes. But when you get into that mindset of doubting yourself, you need to bring yourself back out of it. You need to keep them positive thoughts in your mind. You need to keep focusing on where you want to be now, how you want your life to be now. You need to leave that past behind, live in the present moment, and create a new future for yourself. Keep going. You have got this and you can do this. If you do find any of these videos on this channel useful, please do subscribe. I try and put lots of different information on because we are all individuals and we all relate to information differently. Please add anything in the comments that you would like further information on. And please add anything in the comments that you think would help someone else that you found helped you. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.